morning. Happy hump day. It's Leza live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. It's a Wednesday that for some reason feels like a Thursday to me. Maybe I'm anxious, just a little.
For the
Wishful
weekend.
thinking?
Maybe. Yes. I don't know. It just does. I've been ahead of myself all week. I don't know what that means. Maybe looking forward to next week,
That's
perhaps. But anyhow, yeah, happy Wednesday. Matt, you feeling better today? You're looking better.
What's next week?
I'm going on a little vacation.
What?
Yeah, go on a little vacation. Just a little one.
So Drew has to host the show all by himself?
Well, we have a great lineup of
Boy,
guests.
are we in trouble.
We have a great lineup of guest co-hosts. We have Carol Chamberlain, of course. She'll be taking 9 shows while I'm gone.
Oh, wonderful.
Matt Santos will be in with a couple. Barry Barb will be hosting a couple. And Pat Kirkendall. So, yeah, you guys will be just fine. Don't you worry.
As long as Barry brings in food, we're good.
I don't know that he is. I don't know that anything is happening the way it does when I'm here, because you know what I do? I say, you do you. You know, it's your show. You're taking over whatever you want. You don't have to do my thing. You can do your thing. And so we shall see.
I'm going on vacation too then.
You only
I'm
do this
staying
job. You only do it for the free food, huh?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless you.
I'll stay here.
All right. Thank you, Drew. We appreciate it. Well, Drew actually has to. He gets paid.
Well, yeah, he has a check. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's radio. People know. So speaking of radio, listen to 93.5, our new classic rock station yesterday. Have you tuned in yet?
Yeah,
It's
like I said, I
good.
like that there's no ads.
Yeah, well, there are ads. There are
There
ads.
are now?
But, yeah, it's great. The music is fantastic. Really great. And we're adding some local weather. We're adding some local news. Eventually some local DJs. Yeah, it's got a great format. I was in Dillard's yesterday. Ran into my friend Renee, who said, I'm listening to your new station, and I love it. She goes, this is my music. So if you haven't checked it out, do it. 93.5 Prescott's Classic Rock.
It's nice to hear that other people are getting the same reviews that I'm getting. My friends are saying this is great.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, depending on where you are and if you're in the hills or you don't get a good rock station, you know, and it's coming from Flag. It's wonderful. I get good reception at my house. So
It's local, people.
Yeah.
So check it out.
I'm just waiting for the metal hour.
Oh, speaking of metal, I have a story for you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be playing metal on that station.
Oh.
There's lots of reasons why, but this one, I saw this news story come across my desk this morning, and I thought I would share it with you. Listening to metal while you drive may not be the best idea because a new poll suggests that it makes you dangerous.
I'm dangerous before I get in the car.
Matt.
I agree with that.
According to a survey of 1,000 people, metalheads are more likely to honk at other drivers, run red lights, get into major crashes, and get DUIs than fans of other musical genres.
Well, that's just part of the lifestyle.
I mean, it's like mosh pitting on the roads, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
That's why we don't have nice cars and we just slam into everybody.
There you go. But they're only 4th on the list of drivers likely to get road rage. R&B and soul fans were most prone to road rage.
I want to know how they got that.
I want to
Come on.
know,
No,
too.
no,
That
no,
doesn't
no,
make
no.
any sense. No sense to me at all. Followed by rap and then EDM listeners. People who listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, you know, the big podcast, are 23% likely to have road rage. You'd think that'd be a lot higher. I don't know. There's a lot of testosterone on that podcast. I'm just saying.
Do they have fans of Kenny G on there?
They do not.
Oh.
They do not. Drivers most likely to tailgate listen to rap, while people who listen to podcasts are the most likely to text while driving and to get into a fender bender. Survey also said drivers who listen to Leza Live are perfect in every way. It's a really great survey.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm golden.
Perfect in every single way. Yes, absolutely. So, weather. We should report on the weather, unless you did it last hour. But
We just reviewed it.
Yeah.
Basically, we're out of the 90s.
woohoo!
Yes,
We only
and-
hit what yesterday?
I didn't hear.
What was the high temperature yesterday?
Our high temperature yesterday was 86.
Fantastic.
So that was very nice.
Yeah.
And today should be 87.
Okay.
But our lows are, 52. But
Beautiful.
this afternoon, our winds are going to pick up.
Oh,
Okay?
no. That's bad news.
And we could get some sprinkles.
Ooh.
No measurable amount,
Yeah.
but just some sprinkles, and that'll help cool things down a little bit.
Yeah.
But the weekend is going to be we're going to be in our low 80s, high 70s coming up in about a week.
Good. That's what we want. That's what we're used to.
We just got to get through today, hump day.
Yeah.
And into next week, and then we'll be back to our normal temperatures.
Fabulous.
Which will be in the 70s.
Okay. Fabulous. And I guess they're expecting Milton to hit sometime tonight, tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
That's the story
this
there.
afternoon.
Is it still a Category 5? And they're considering making it a Category 6 if that was a thing? I mean.
It actually went down, and then it's supposed to come up when it hits land.
Okay.
I've got some calls last night, and I got a text this morning from my buddies that are all, they're done. They're moved.
Good.
They've relocated, and hopefully they're going to come home to a house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was listening to the news.
Yeah, it's not good.
And it was the mayor. I'm not sure of what city, but she said basically if you stay, you can expect to die.
Exactly.
She said those words.
No, it's.
Yeah.
They were driving down, the police and the sheriff were driving down the streets saying, this is it. We're not coming down again.
Right.
If you stay.
You're on your own, buddy.
And there was a couple people that said they couldn't get their animals out, and they had horses. And they're going to try to stay, but I mean, everything's going to go if you don't. So it's really a
very sad situation.
Very sad situation, and there's nothing they can do except for basically batten down the hatches.
Right.
And in the meantime, let's just pray for those people.
Absolutely praying hard and keeping our eye on the news to see what happens next. Last night, did something super fun. Got to check out the brand new Fire and Sword Speakeasy. Sword. Is it sword or sword?
Sword.
I want to say sword. I do. I just want to say sword, but it's sword.
It's your show. Do what you want.
It came out of my mouth, and I thought, that didn't sound right. But it's the Fire and Sword Speakeasy underneath St. Michael's Bistro. Opens to the public tomorrow at 4. But we got to do a little preview, and it is amazing. It is such a cool spot. You take the stairs down right there on Whiskey Row, right in front of the bistro, and it opens up into this beautiful speakeasy. There's a little stage. There's a beautiful big bar. Lots of seating, couches. It's got a great ambiance. It's not small. It's pretty. You would expect the ceilings to be low since it's underneath this big building, but they're pretty high, and it was a great experience.
And this is along with the piano bar, right?
Or
is this the piano?
They're not calling it a piano bar. They're calling it a speakeasy.
Okay.
The piano bar is in the lobby.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's in the lobby of the St. Michael's Hotel. This is underneath.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, well, of course you haven't. It's not open yet. So we got a little VIP preview. I know Matt hates it when I say that, but
VIP preview? What do you mean?
It said it on the invitation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Matt, you and I didn't get ours.
Well, yeah.
Not for last night, no.
Lost in the mail.
I've been in there just when they were working on it.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty cool. I highly recommend it. Like I said, tomorrow at 4 it opens, and we're going to have some people come in and tell us all about the renovation of this space. Good. Scott Dandos went to a bar in the same space 40 years ago. It was called JR's. He told this story 17 million times last night, but it's a great story. Have you ever heard of JR's? I mean, you're only 42, so no.
Yeah, I mean, I started drinking at 2 years old in Prescott. Yeah.
Well, he was there.
What took you so long?
And they would sell 25-cent kamikaze shots. Oh, and what else did he say? 10-cent beers or something like that. They used to have Jello wrestling and wet T-shirt contests. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but this place looked pretty classy to me.
Are they bringing that back? Because, I mean, I'll be a patron.
Yeah, I hope not. But, you be you. It was cool. I highly recommend it. Okay, some things we need to talk about coming up. Kelly Tolbert with her midweek weekend preview. Also, the ladies from the Luxury Prescott team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert, Elena and Gwen will be in as well a little later on this hour. But first, there's a lot of stuff in the news I got to share. The laziest person you know might soon be the healthiest. First, Ozempic, right? Lots of people are losing weight on the shots. Now this. Researchers in Denmark say they've created a pill that mimics the benefits of running a 10K. Yes, an exercise pill.
I want a lot of those.
Me too.
Talk about a new black market, huh?
Yeah, they say before you get too excited, it doesn't come with all the benefits of running. For example, your legs won't get any stronger. So what?
My knees won't hurt.
Your knees won't hurt, right? But the lead author says the new molecule they developed does mimic the effect it has on your metabolism. It, quote, brings the body into a metabolic state corresponding to running 10 kilometers at high speed on an empty stomach. So it also offers some of the benefits you get from fasting. This is interesting. Exercise triggers the release of a hormone that suppresses your appetite, and another one that flushes fatty acids from your bloodstream. That's good because it reduces your risk for things like heart disease and diabetes. They haven't tested the new drug on humans yet, but they tried it on rats, and it triggered the release of those same hormones. It does what they think it is. If it does what they think it does, they say it could be a game changer for people who are too injured or too old to work out, or for people who just don't want to.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
I'll go back to eating ribeyes and ice cream.
No, you got to keep eating the same way and take the pill. And I don't know. It's interesting. In a related story. In a related story. Is it still hiking if your pants do all the work?
Say that again.
Is it still hiking if your pants do all the work? CNN just did a big story on new AI-powered hiking pants that give you 40% more leg power.
No, what? No.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a pair of pants that has a built-in exoskeleton on each pant leg that helps you push off while you're going uphill. Then they lighten the load and protect your knees while coming back down. They're called Mogo pants for mountain goat.
Are they like super tight or something?
I'm
don't sound
I'm not
comfortable.
sure. No, they're just pants with like a motor on the outside that helps you, like an e-bike. It's very simple to understand, gentlemen. I don't know what the
Sounds
problem
like
is.
a gimmick to me.
The first orders are set to ship next week. You can pre-order them online, but the price tag might hurt worse than hiking itself. $5,000 a pair. And they're part of a new trend of clothing called move wear. We don't need the move wear if we're taking the pill.
Yeah.
Save your
exactly.
money, buy the pill, and don't get the Mogo pants. That's what I'm suggesting.
Yeah.
But who am I? Okay, something else everybody's talking about. Did you know that Carrie Underwood is getting paid $1 million every time the theme song from NBC's Sunday Night Football plays?
I think it's great.
Did I say $1 million every time that song plays? Keep in mind that salary was for the entirety of 2023 season. We don't know how much. We don't know if she's gone into negotiations for more for 2024. But so with 18 weeks in the NFL season, that means that she makes $36 million between this year and last year if she has the same contract. And she mentioned that she does all the recording for the entire season in one day. So that means she makes, $18 million in one day. That's pretty good. Go, girl.
It's $1 million an hour.
That's pretty good.
That's all right.
Depending
Pretty
how
good.
long she works.
Here's something else.
And she's still poor compared to
Taylor.
our Taylor.
Tay Swifty. Here's another story everybody's talking about. Did you hear about this? Lisa Marie Presley's posthumous memoir came out yesterday. And it's called From Here to the Great Unknown. And in it, she reveals some things you've probably never heard about, like how she kept her son Benjamin's body on dry ice at her home for 2 months after he passed away.
That's a little weird.
Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh,
This is weird, right? I mean,
real weird.
Yeah. They say that in California, there's no law that says you have to bury someone immediately. So she put the body on dry ice in a casita on her property. And she said that she felt so fortunate that there was a way that she could still parent him and delay it a bit longer so she could become okay with laying him to rest. Lisa Marie's daughter, Riley, helped her finish the memoir, and she says that she and her mom decided to get tattoos that matched Benjamin's, so they had a tattoo artist come to the house to see Benjamin's tattoos in person on his body and do the same for them. These are...
It's a good October story.
Yeah,
Creepy.
it is. It really is. She said, I've had an extremely absurd life, but this moment is in the top 5. So
Top 5? I want
Yeah.
to know what the other 4
I know.
are.
Can you imagine what the other 4 are?
I
Oh,
know.
my God.
Crazy. She said that when she got with Michael Jackson, he was a virgin. He was 35 at the time. She mentions this in the book. She said, quote, I think he had kissed Tatum O'Neal. He had a thing with Brooke Shields, which hadn't been physical apart from a kiss. He said Madonna tried to hook up with him once, but nothing happened. And there's a bunch of other things going on. She said that Michael Jackson was the love of her life other than her father.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting? I know. I'm going to read the book on vacation, so I'll report back to you.
30,
but everybody's
35.
talking about this, so you need to know, okay? Things you need to know. And I have, let's see, I thought I had one more interesting story.
I don't know if that's something I needed to know. I guess it's interesting
well,
to know.
when people bring it up today, you're gonna seem so smart because you're gonna already know. See, that's what I'm doing for you here.
Finally.
I'm educating you.
One day I'm going to get to Drew's level.
There you go. There you go. Let's hope so.
Shoot higher. Aim higher.
Speaking of that, it's International Beer and Pizza Day. Didn't we just celebrate Beer and Pizza Day?
No, we celebrated, it was pepperoni pizza.
Oh, okay. So this is just pizza in general.
This is just pizza day.
Beer in general and pizza in general internationally.
I just call that every day.
I was going to say, you
that's
just call that
Monday
a normal
through
Wednesday.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool. The lighting of the, I'm going to screw this one up. I'm not even going to say it. It's the Imagine Peace Tower. It's called something else. It's in Iceland. They light it up every year on John Lennon's birthday. He would have been 83 this year. The landmark was dedicated to the former Beatle by his widow, Yoko Ono, in 2007. It's a permanent stone monument that has the words Imagine Peace carved into it in 24 languages, which is super cool. It shoots a beam of light into the Arctic sky every year on Lennon's birthday. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah. It's also Fire Prevention Day, National Moldy Cheese Day, National Leif Erikson Day, National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work or School Day. Why? I think that's a reach. I see that you guys didn't bring your teddy bears. So you need to know
in the
this
Jeep.
before you come to work.
Yeah, it's on the back of the spare tire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's
He's
funny.
always with me.
All right. Is there anything else that I need to share before we move forward? There's a new hypersonic jet that they think can get you from New York to London in the time it'll take you to stream just one episode of Breaking Bad.
Only an
1
hour,
hour.
huh? Wow.
Good.
Would you sign up for that?
Sure.
It's
That'd be
called
fun.
the Venus Stargazer. Travels 6 times the speed of sound at an altitude of 110,000 feet. That would get you across the Atlantic in about an hour instead of 7. Yeah, I'd totally take part in that.
If I can fit in the plane, golden.
Right. Perfect. Okay,
Probably
that's the
going
test.
to be like a cigar tube with wings.
Right.
All right, that's it. That's all I got. So let's move forward. We have Kelly Tolbert coming up with her midweek weekend preview. And we also have the ladies from Luxury Prescott team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. I can't talk this morning. I'm going too fast. I need to slow down.
It's okay. It's not like you do a radio show or anything.
I need to slow down. I'm in a hurry. I don't know why.
Too much coffee.
I think that's it. Yep. Ding, ding, ding,
Too
ding,
many
ding.
pumpkin spice lattes.
No, I haven't had any of those today.
Really?
No.
No pumpkin spice?
Well, I had one last weekend, but not this morning. That's a treat. That's not something you do every day.
Residual.
What do you have in your coffee mug? I want to know.
Regular coffee.
Black coffee?
No, I had put a
splash of
half and
cream?
half. Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, Elena Sandwick and Gwen Holloway coming up a little later on as well, right here on Leza Live. I've got to share with you coming up on Friday, the Artful Eye Jewelers are having their jewelry cleaning spa day from 10 until 5 o'clock. Gather up all your jewelry, all of it, and take it on down and get it cleaned for free. They'll even do free prong inspections, making sure that you don't lose your stones. They're going to have snacks. They're making it super fun, and they're going to have special discounts as well. All Artful Eye purchased jewelry gets free polish and rhodium as well. That's at the Jewelry Cleaning Spa Day coming up on Friday, 10 to 5 at the Artful Eye Jewelers, middle of Whiskey Road, downtown Prescott. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. She's back. It's Kelly Tolbert with her midweek weekend preview. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. As soon as I got in, Drew was like, is Kelly coming in today? I need to know what's going on. He's got friends coming in from out of town, and he's counting on you.
I am so happy to be here and help Drew out.
Yes. Drew and the crew, for sure.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely. We have a lot going on this
We
weekend.
have a lot going on this weekend.
Okay, let's get to it.
Starting out at Watson Lake with the Big Steen Country Music Festival
Aha.
on Friday and Saturday. And if you haven't gotten tickets, you can still do that.
Okay. I'm
And there's-
assuming their website is thebigsting.com.
.com. Yep.
Or
yep.
something like
Pretty
that.
easy to find it
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, very fun. I've been to this music festival. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great thing for our community for sure. And then if that's not enough, hit the Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center over at Yavapai College. Melissa Etheridge is there on Friday.
Wow.
And it's I'm Not Broken tour at 7 p.m.
I wonder if there's tickets left for that, because that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Look online for that as
That's
well.
right. That's right.
And then at the Elks Crystal Hall is Tony Buck and the Cadillac Angels with our friend Sky Daddy Conwell.
Our very own is how we like to call him.
Yes.
Sky Daddy Conwell, 7 p.m. Super
7
fun.
p.m. So, and the Cadillac Angels have been around forever. They are so fun to watch.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
really great show at the Elks. And then on Saturday, I heard you with Jamie yesterday talking about the Whiskey Row Marathon.
Yes,
So
46th annual, by the way.
a lot of people downtown running crazy routes.
Yeah,
I'm not up for that, so
Yeah.
I could be a spectator.
right.
Okay.
Sign you up for the pants and pill.
Yes, that is what I'm here
Hiking
for too.
pants and the exercise pill.
I think that sounds like an e-bike. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's just a little boost to
Right.
get you up hills and protect your knees. I'm loving that.
I'm loving it too. Loving it.
And then also Saturday at the Jim and Linda Lee Performance Hall at Yavapai College is an Evening of Destiny. You've probably seen banners around town.
Mm-hmm.
It is a human trafficking benefit, and they have Mira Sorvino, who's a award-winning actress,
Yes.
at 6:30.
We had Lisa Mitz come in and talk about this event. It's a big deal, and yes, they're going to have music, and a lot of dignitaries will be there talking about the horrible problem of human trafficking in our area and in our country. So that's a good thing to partake in if you have the time on Saturday.
Yeah, wonderful benefit. 6:30, I think that starts.
Okay.
And then on Sunday at the Elks I think it's Saturday, is Northland Cares has their concert for Compassion at 7 p.m., also in the Crystal Hall.
Okay, very good. There's a lot going on. I'm sure we have some live music to talk about as
We
well.
do. Big Daddy D and the Dynamites is at the Birdcage on Friday, and then Saturday they have Funk Frequency, and Sunday's the Dirty Halos, so lots of locals hitting the Birdcage this weekend to entertain. And then I heard you talking about the Speakeasy at St. Michael's.
Yes,
I can't wait to get down there. I had to miss it this weekend.
It's
so
very cool.
I did see some pictures, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to
Everybody's gonna love
explore
it.
that. Yeah. So don't forget about the lobby bar when you're there too. And then at Jersey Lily is Well Dressed Wolves Friday and Saturday, and then Matt's has South of Somewhere. Whiskey River Tavern Friday has 90 Proof and Matt Ferris solo. Saturday is Stephen Rock, Palomino, Colin Donnelly, and the Cheek Tones. And then Sunday is Justin and Autumn Hitson. Always fun to
Always.
watch that duo. And then at the Windsock Friday are the Tone Kings. Saturday is Chuck Hall.
Okay.
And that must be left over from last week.
Yeah.
And then Sunday is their Blues Jam.
Wow.
So I hope Drew gets to all of these.
Yeah. What do you think, Drew? What you gonna do? The marathon? I'm thinking probably.
Oh yeah, there you go. The marathon's high on my list.
Just get the pancakes after.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No, it sounds like just make the rounds through Whiskey Row and
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Right. Very good. Very good.
I
Well,
think he pointed out last time that he was out and about. There's so much more than we talk about on this show
Right.
happening, so you just never know.
you
So
never
get
know.
out there and explore a great little town.
Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that PSA.
You are
we
so
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Yeah, we love to support our local businesses.
Yes, we do. And we also have the Trails for Tatas coming up on Saturday.
Saturday,
That
yeah.
Matt's going to be partaking in.
Yep.
And
That's
to
at Summit
benefit-
Jeep.
Yeah, Summit 4x4s.
And they have
clubs.
consolidated their space over to Miller Valley. Is
Yes.
that-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're trying to sell the building that had their sales, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
The Jeep sales
Right.
or off-road vehicle sales.
You should sell
Yeah.
that for them, Matt.
No, I don't do commercial.
Oh, okay.
And they already have a
I thought
good
you were
realtor.
desperate.
I'm very desperate,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. Just making sure you're still desperate.
Of course.
Because everybody asks me out and about, is Matt still desperate?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
the bigger question is, are you desperate to get rid of me?
Yeah, we are. No, I want people to know that Matt's not going anywhere. I've got so much dirt on him. He'll be here for life.
It's true.
It is true, isn't it?
I love it. I love it. Kelly, thank you for coming in and bringing
You're
us
welcome.
your midweek weekend preview.
It's
We
always a
appreciate
pleasure.
you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Stick around. We have Gwen and Elena from the Luxury Prescott team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert coming up next here on Leza Live. Right now, ladies, Prescott Women's Clinic is your one-stop for complete women's health care. From routine checkups and prenatal care to hormone therapy and menopause management, they've got you covered. Their experienced and caring team offers personalized care for every stage of your life, whether you're starting a family or focusing on your wellness. You deserve the best care, and you're going to get it at Prescott Women's Clinic with 2 convenient locations, one in Prescott and another in Prescott Valley. Take control of your health and schedule your appointment today. You're worth it. Give them a call, 928-778-4300, or check them out online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. We have Elena and Gwen back from the Luxury Prescott team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are the lovely ladies from Luxury Prescott doing?
We're doing very well.
Good, good.
Overall.
Overall. That's a
overall.
good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yes,
A
absolutely.
lot going on in the world.
Oh
so.
my gosh, you don't have to tell me. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's spend the next half an hour talking about something people can use, all right? How about when you're planning on downsizing, how to make the process as painless as possible for not just you, but your entire family? Because I haven't done it yet. I haven't downsized.
And not for your realtor either.
Yeah, right, for your realtor. But what I was saying
yeah.
is I haven't downsized yet, and the thought of it just
It's overwhelming.
freaks me out.
Yeah.
I mean, we did
So-
remodel, so we did have to move everything from the top level to the bottom, or somewhere else. So I can't imagine
So
downsizing.
in our line of work, I mean, we see it all.
I'm sure. I'm
and
sure.
So, and especially, in Prescott, a lot of the luxury homes, I mean, you're talking 4,000 to 6,000 square feet
Right.
of stuff. And
I
then,
mean, so much stuff. We
Yes.
accumulate it
yes. and
throughout our lives, and we don't want to let go.
Exactly. And so, oh my gosh. And we tie emotional memories to it, right?
Absolutely.
But then we're really not honoring it because it's stuffed in a corner in some storage room. And
Right.
do we ever see it over 30 years? Probably not.
Right.
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 So it's also people are either downsizing. Hopefully, the most ideal situation is when they're downsizing and choosing their next step.
Yeah.
Whether it's a single level home or a townhome or a condominium.
Right. An empty nest.
Yes,
The kids
it's
are gone. You don't need
nice.
those bedrooms anymore.
And so much nicer
Right.
other than being forced to downsize
Yeah.
due to assisted living and health or death. And
Sure.
so we see it all, and
Yeah.
we have so much compassion because it is very emotional.
I'm sure.
Yes, and
Yeah.
so we see people, all situations.
Yeah, it's a difficult time for people.
Absolutely.
And as Elena was saying, it's been really interesting, I think, for us at the stage of life where we're at. That's around the corner. We're not quite there yet.
right.
But we've learned a lot of like do's and don'ts in this situation, and I think we'll probably apply them to our own life because we go into these homes and, if the spouse has passed away or serious health issue or whatever, and suddenly they're forced to have to downsize,
Right.
it is overwhelming.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah, and some preparation ahead and just looking ahead and being in control of those decisions rather than someone else being in control of those decisions is definitely the ideal situation.
Sure.
And-
Absolutely.
I remember there was a situation, we're very, confidential, but there were sons in California, and their mom was here. Their dad had passed away,
Mhm.
and the mom was paralyzed,
Mm.
just paralyzed with
Yes.
everything, and became a hoarder.
Ah.
And finally, an actual vendor came to check on her AC unit or something and reported
yeah.
the
That-
situation.
That she needed some help.
Right.
And parents are good, and I know my parents do this. When we call it the chirpy voice.
Mm-hmm.
When I call my mom, here's my mom getting ready to get hit with this hurricane, for instance.
Scary.
Mom, how are you guys doing? Fine.
Right.
Everything's great. And that's what parents tend to do,
Sure.
even with their adult children.
They don't want the kids to worry.
They don't want them to worry.
Right.
But come on, kids.
Yeah.
Use some logic. you
and
know?
go physically check on them and,
Yes.
and look at their situation and make sure that they are capable of handling day to day,
Yeah.
just being able to, if they can't clean their house, then maybe it's overwhelming and they can't afford help, then they need to downsize.
Right.
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 Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
right.
Okay. So there's lots of different reasons why people would want to downsize.
Right.
And so, do you have some suggestions on how to make it easier for people to make that decision or to actually physically do it?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
Awesome.
we do.
Awesome.
Sort through the stuff. So,
Yeah.
well, first of all, we got the holidays coming up. So if you have, most kids, I think maybe they want one special item, whether it was from great grandma or from you or from your
Mhm.
wedding, the parents' wedding,
Right. Pass that junk on
or
to your
jewelry.
kids.
Guess what? You don't have to spend any money for the holidays.
Right. I think
you
that's a
can
great idea.
give it with a beautiful note stating the story behind it, which is
Yes.
fabulous.
That is
Yeah.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so start getting rid of the treasured items.
Yeah. And give them not only to your kids, but to your friends. They'd love it too.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
And and I don't know whether your neighborhood allows an estate sale, but you can also work around that with also Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people use that, and that
Mhm.
you can actually or let your neighbors know, because your
Right.
neighbors are happy to upsize to take all your stuff.
Sure.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
But start with a estate sale, and if it's overwhelming for you, we have a great contact. Donna Miller's fabulous to help you coordinate that whole estate sale and start purging items that you're no longer using, your kids don't want, your family, no one wants it.
Mm-hmm.
start selling it.
Yeah, that's good advice. When my mom
Yeah.
passed, I couldn't let all her stuff that she'd cherished for her whole life just go. And so I took it all, and I had it in my house for, it's been 8 years now. And just recently have I been like, you know what? I don't need this. It's okay. Like you said, that emotional attachment to just stuff.
Right,
And going
right.
through it a little later, giving myself a little extra time, helped a lot. So I like this advice.
Yes.
It's good.
And look
Yeah.
around and make sure. Look around. Look up. Look at your ceiling. Make sure you don't have any repairs that are needed. Are there leaky faucets? Or is anything leaking underneath the sink? Is that toilet keep running? Start coordinating repairs now.
Even like a year ahead of time.
Right.
Mhm.
And I think that like you said, it eases you into things when you don't have to make those decisions and do
Right
everything
away.
right away.
Yes.
So if you're thinking, well, a year from now or so I need to downsize, then start now.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we
Right.
remember, as people, get older and maybe they're less stable on their feet, they're really not walking around their home and they're not looking at their home.
Sure.
And
that
believe
makes
me,
sense.
I've done it recently myself and we got a problem,
Right.
Houston. So,
Yeah.
so we find that they didn't realize it all, their gutters are leaking and there's fascia rot and there's, or it needs to be repainted and there's all these repairs, and if they're not stable to walk around the house, they can ask family or friends.
Right.
Yeah,
Get some help.
Mhm.
Ask for help. Don't
Ask
use
for
your
help.
shaky, high pitched. What'd you call it? What?
Yeah, chirpy
Chirpy voice. When you hear the
I'm
chirpy
fine.
voice, you know you need to go visit mom and dad.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. Okay, well, we're going to continue this conversation after this quick break with Elena and Gwen from the Luxury Prescott team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, let's chat about why having a local dental care provider is a game changer. When you choose a dentist in your community, you're not just getting quality care, you're investing in relationships and peace of mind. That's why Pro Solutions Dental Group is your perfect match for local dental care. Conveniently located and committed to your comfort, they're here to support you on your oral health journey. Whether you need a routine checkup or specialized treatment, they've got the expertise you can rely on. Say goodbye to dental stress and hello to a healthier smile. With Pro Solutions Dental Group, give them a call today and discover the benefits of having a local dental care provider you can count on. 928-776-1208 or reach them online at PrescottDentist.com. We are back. It's Elena and Gwen this morning from the Luxury Prescott team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. We're talking about downsizing and how to make the process as painless as possible this morning. We're talking about, you need to start, you mentioned start early. Before you're gonna have to do it. Think about it and start early so you don't feel the pressure.
Well, and also so you have the physical and mental capability to do so.
Right. Very important. Mm-hmm. And so that brings us to creating a plan. I mean, that's probably the first step, right?
Yes. One of the times is during seasonal changes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great time as far as tackling decor, okay, I never put that out this summer. I'm going to get rid of it.
Yes.
And then when you start putting your holiday stuff out, if you don't like it, it doesn't make you happy, donate it because it'll make someone else happy.
Every year I say I'm going to do that, Elena, and I don't. What's wrong with me? I say I'm going to get rid of that.
Well, maybe my kids will want it.
Or it's really broken, and you're like, oh, I will glue that piece.
Chuck it.
But not this year.
Oh, I have a Halloween right now, haunted house. And I'm like, can I fix it?
Right. I know. That's that emotional tie like we talked about earlier.
It is.
And we have some great closet tips, which is another fabulous time as we enter to the cooler weather.
Right. Switching out the wardrobe.
Switching out the wardrobe.
Right.
And you know how closets become, the place for you don't know where to put it in the closet.
Yes.
So, and as a woman, I don't know if men do this, but as a woman, you have your skinny clothes, your regular clothes, and your fat clothes.
Yeah, I do know.
You do. I'll fit into those jeans soon.
Yeah, I loved them so much.
I know.
Some of us also have costumes.
Oh, yeah. Let's not get into that. But, I read this great tip where, if you haven't worn it in a year, donate it. And one way to keep track of that is when you wear something and hang it back up, turn the hanger backwards. So that at the end of the year, any of the hangers that are forward facing,
get rid of it.
Get rid of it. You didn't wear it.
I love that tip.
I know.
That is news you can use right there. I have so many clothes in my closet that I haven't worn in so long.
And don't you think but I might need that for
this? The funny thing is that I like new clothes. I like stuff new. So to hold on to the old stuff is just stupid. Drew's laughing at me, but I mean, it is a thing. It is a thing.
It is a thing.
For women mostly, I think.
Right. And they say if you buy something new that you said something should go.
Yes. And that's the rule I made for Scott Dandos, but I don't necessarily follow it myself.
But I don't apply. I have one more tip on that.
Please.
So have a shopping bag in your closet, like just in the corner. And when you try something on, and, and it may be you're too old, or sometimes I have things that are 15 years old. But you put it on, and if it makes you feel sad, frumpy, you're just not feeling confident in it, put it in the
Don't
sack.
put it back on the hanger.
Don't put it back on the
That's
hanger.
Another
put
good
it in
tip.
the
That's
sack.
a great tip. Because that won't change. It'll still make you feel frumpy.
And has that all happened to you? It's
for
happened?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much junk in my closet. Yeah, definitely.
Like it's stretched out. Or,
Yes.
But I paid a lot for it.
Right.
When?
Right.
Exactly.
10 years ago?
I have a cashmere sweater in my closet as I speak that has a moth hole in it, and I'll never wear it. It's got holes in it, but it's still there.
But it's cashmere.
It's cashmere, and I'm holding on to that sucker. Stupid.
I love
it. Yeah, this is good though because to talk about it makes us realize the silly things that we do, it'll help me next time when I see it. I'm going to put it in the bag that Elena just told me to put in my corner.
And
okay,
then,
we're going to call you out on that next month.
You may.
And one additional item to that, because the holidays are coming up, maybe you have family visiting. So carve out, time block some time and say, okay, we're going through this. What do you want? What do you not want? Because I'm pitching it.
Right.
And some parents are holding on to their kids' childhood stuff.
Yes.
Well,
Like-
I'm one
like
of those
me.
kids.
We
I was
all
going to say, don't you?
Like me.
we all do that.
And
Absolutely.
So, but get it down to one box is my goal.
Well, and I just recently did something similar. I got all the VHS tapes of my kids growing up. Remember we used to carry on those huge cameras?
Giant.
And I put them all in a box, and I'm going to ship them off and have them digitized.
Yep.
And that was huge because there's that stuff is everywhere. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And it's all in one box, and it's ready to go.
Can you share which company you chose?
I will.
Okay.
I can't this second, but I can
Oh,
look
yeah.
it up during
Thank
the break.
you. That'd be
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's a
Well,
good
let's
one.
move. Oh, right there, digitize. It's right on your
Digitize.
list.
It is
Yeah.
on the list. And, we all have so much paper.
Mm-hmm.
And it really, and if you're not tech savvy and don't know how to scan, there are companies that will do that for you. So you have digital documents. And, back talking again, like, for instance, perfect example, this hurricane.
Yes.
If you have everything digitized and you're storing it in the cloud, if you have to leave your home, and in our case, it might be a fire.
Right.
All of that is kept safe. And then you get all that paper out of your house.
Right. How nice is that? Another great tip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. What else you got?
Well, we talk about this a lot, but decluttering, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And, like Lena was saying, when you live in a home for 30 years, you stop seeing what's around you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come in with a listing appointment, and most people are very proud of their homes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start talking about what we need to do to get ready to stage for photographs. And sometimes they're surprised when we say, well, we need to probably, remove a few of these items.
Right.
Meanwhile, we're like kicking each other under
Like
the table.
all
like,
of them,
all of
please.
them.
And do you have cameras?
Right.
Well, we never want to hurt someone's feelings.
Well, no, of course
But
not.
they're, people are not buying their stuff. They're buying the
Right.
house, and they want to see the house.
Yes.
And it's funny because remember we were looking at bookshelves,
Mhm.
these beautiful bookshelves, and we're looking, well, maybe we could remove some items. She goes, oh my gosh. And this is in June. She goes, I still have a Christmas decorations on here. Because we don't
see
it.
it. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
It's so interesting.
Very interesting. Yes, we're talking about the process of downsizing, how to make it as painless as possible this morning with Gwen and Elena from Luxury Prescott Team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. More with Elena and Gwen coming up on Leza Live. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA, talking about downsizing your home, how to make the process as painless as possible with Gwen and Elena from Luxury Prescott Team with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. Talked about decluttering, talked about digitizing, and when you're preparing for your move, you want to make sure you have less items to move, right?
That's right. Yeah. So start preparing. Another easy way is don't overwhelm yourself that you have to do the whole room at once. Just give yourself 30 minutes and whatever drawers you can get through. But Another one is your bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really ideal if you're the one going through your bathroom, because we all have personal products maybe that we don't need everyone to see. And then, I don't know, maybe.
Let's all go to
know.
Leah's bathroom.
Well, or nightstands or whatever. So,
Yeah.
But people have,
Yeah.
whatever, they have their items. And so
Sure.
I think you want to, purge your, expired
products.
medicine, your expired products.
Yes.
Maybe you bought a shampoo and you're like, I hate that shampoo. Oh, but I'm going to keep it because I'll keep it for my guests, or no.
Right. Sure.
But maybe you just want to donate it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, because those are so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do know that there are people that will take that, either opened cleaning supplies, lotion, or give it to somebody who would appreciate it and is happy to use something that's been opened because they know you.
Right.
So that's really helpful.
Yes, but those products, they do.
Drawer by drawer, just
they
go
add
through.
up.
They
Mm-hmm.
do. Yeah, you should see my daughter's room. Like, you could open up your own beauty supply shop. Like,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, like when traveling, I'm preparing for a trip, and it's like, well, I don't need all this stuff.
yeah.
I only need this amount, so all this other stuff can go.
Yes.
We'll see if
Yes.
I hold on to it or not.
Yeah.
Ask
Yeah.
me next month.
Okay.
But, yes. What else you have for me?
Well, I want to make a point too, and we usually see what happens when the adult children are faced with, and they're usually out of state, dealing with their parents' estate.
Yes.
And they're the ones that are having to go through all of this stuff.
Right.
And it's a painful time to start with, but then to have the task of going through all the stuff and sorting through and figuring out who gets what, if anybody wants anything.
Yes.
It's really not fair to your kids
Right.
to leave them with all
Yes.
of that.
Yes.
It really isn't.
So-
So, and I've been talking to my parents about it too. It's like, let's get some of this stuff figured out now.
Good.
I want to add to that, because you and I were both helping out-of-state family,
Mm-hmm.
and she died. And so we're going through all her bathroom drawers. And, it's very personal.
Yeah,
and
for
you're
sure.
making sure. But we had to make sure, because a lot of older people like to stash money,
Right.
and jewelry,
Yes.
in odd places.
That was a thing that they did.
Yeah,
Yes.
and so we were looking, and we would open every box or every makeup bag to make
Right.
sure there wasn't a ring or something like that.
Yes.
Just because they
That's a
were
great
looking for
point.
certain.
Yeah.
Yes, please don't do that. Put it in a safe. Put
Yeah.
it someplace safe.
Right.
But have it all together. Don't have it dispersed.
That's good. I'm glad we're talking about this morning, because a lot of things that you've mentioned this morning have put up a flag for me to, make sure I take care of these things now, even though I'm not looking at downsizing right now. But
Right.
it'll help along the road, and you never know when that time comes.
Right.
Right.
Yes. How can people get a hold of you, ladies, if they want to learn more?
They can call us at 928-487-0944.
Or they may email us at elena@luxuryprescott.com or gwen@luxuryprescott.com, and our website, luxuryprescott.com, and social media.
Yes.
luxuryprescott.com.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good. We have about 15 seconds. Anything
And,
you want to mention as far as open houses or showings that are coming up this weekend?
Well, I mean, if anyone's looking for almost 8 acres with 4.3 acres adjacent to the National Forest, fabulous
Okay.
property on
Give-
Manzanita.
Give Elena and Gwen a call.
And we have a
There you go.
fabulous condo for downsizing. Come check
Thank
us
you.
out.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay.